today's show I have with me Diana Barr from the University of Melbourne. Thanks so much for joining me for Afternoon Tea.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a bit about yourself and the work you do.
Well, I'm from Melbourne Uni, but I'm currently involved in projects at the Charles Campbell Toxinology Centre here in PNG, and we have a snakebite clinic in Port Moresby Hospital, and we treat around 400 bites every year. We have a snake house where we milk venomous snakes, and we have a laboratory where we do research on snake venoms.
So what can be done to prevent snake bites in PNG?
Well, we actually go out and we train doctors and health workers, and we produce the venom to produce the anti-venom, but preventing snake bite really is the way to go, because in PNG around 1,000 people every year die from snake bite, and 80% of those people never even made it to a health facility or a hospital. They died in the villages or out in the bush. So if we could put shoes on people's feet, we could reduce half of those deaths, because half of those people were bitten on the foot. So just by wearing shoes, they could prevent being bitten.
Oh, so we know that in rural areas people can't afford shoes.
That's
even
right.
Thongs. So how can we get shoes to the rural areas?
Well, people in Australia are very happy to donate shoes. The problem is we can't get them here. So we can actually collect thousands of pairs of shoes. What we need is a shipping company, corporate sponsorship to actually get those shoes from Australia here to PNG so we can distribute them.
So a lot of Papua New Guineans can't afford shoes in the rural areas. How can we get shoes to them?
Well, Australian people are happy to donate thousands of pairs of shoes. The problem is we can't get them here because of the shipping costs. So if a shipping company, corporate sponsor could come on board and get those shoes here for us, that would be fantastic. And we also could do with any logistical help here as well. So charities, etc., that would like to sort the shoes, distribute the shoes.
And is there any way local companies or oil and gas companies can assist in this initiative?
It would be fantastic if they could donate the used boots rather than throwing them away.
And the extra team and NBC team's here to help, so if you'd like to donate shoes, please get in touch with us on our website or our email address. We're running out of time. Is there any last words you'd like to say?
Probably just to mention that snakebite is a huge financial burden to the health system here. It costs around 5,000 kina for one vial of antivenom that comes from Australia, and to treat a snakebite patient who needs ventilating it can cost up to 20,000 kina. But obviously the main thing to us is to relieve the burden and the suffering on the people by preventing these bites in the first place, and to reduce the deaths, which we can cut the deaths by half every year just by putting shoes on people's feet.
Wow, well, thank you so much for joining me for Afternoon Tea and sharing this incredible initiative.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.